Welcome Sagittarius, whoops, and Sagittarius cross-watchers to your mini reading for this week. So, we have the Four of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Empress. Oh, with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Which usually means, oh my gosh. What? Okay. Sag, you may be dealing with an air sign. There's a lot of air in this read. I kind of feel like you... there seems to be somebody here that you're seeing the truth about, but you kind of... it's almost like you're hoping that that's not the truth. You're hoping it's not going to take that long. I feel like you... there seems to be somebody here that made an assumption or said something maybe not so nice to you about this situation. And maybe they weren't right all the way, but I feel like whatever it was that they said, you're starting to see signs that might be true. I do feel like you're kind of holding off on judgment. You're kind of giving this situation, I almost want to say like a second to unravel or kind of become revealed to you before you jump to conclusions. But it feels like there's this sinking thing in the pit of your stomach that, you know what I mean? It's going to be what you were hoping it wouldn't be. And what I actually want to say, I'm not trying to be callous. It just seems like an interesting energy for me as a reader, because I feel like part of you, like the average bear, would be feeling some loss with this energy, but I'm not really picking that up from you. And I feel like you may be also kind of like expecting there to be a bit of sorrow, and it's almost like you're sitting here waiting, thinking like, okay, well, maybe the sorrow just hasn't hit me yet. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that. But I feel like what it actually might be, it's almost like by the time this situation made its way to you, I don't think you wanted it anymore, right? So it's almost like if it had been what you wanted it to be, or if the situation had been better than what this person kind of had predicted, you might feel somehow obligated to give it more energy than you need to, than you want to. But it actually feels like, I'm just kind of feeling this, like, you know what I mean? Almost washing your hands of the whole thing. It feels like, I almost want to say, this might be very specific. Some of you may feel like crying, and then you start to cry, and it's almost this energy of like, you might even either feel an intuitive hit or hear this voice say like, what are you even crying for? And it's almost like the only thing that's upsetting you here is a bit of a loss of innocence on your part, because this person kind of turned out to be someone that you, I'm sorry to say this, but it's almost like this person just turns out to be a lot less than you expected of them. And it's like you feel bad for them, but it kind of feels like the healthiest thing. And this isn't the cards telling you, this isn't me telling you. It just feels like the energy that you get into is that you kind of start to see that the healthiest thing to do is just kind of like cut that energy off, right? Start looking towards, hold on for a second. It's almost like you might need to take a break for a minute. You might need to like rest before you turn around and kind of like, it's almost like you need a second to wipe the tears from your face before you turn around and keep going. So I think I'll leave it there, Sag. If this reading resonated, of course, I hope it was helpful and brought you some clarity. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.